Hello fans and friends across the universe, and welcome back to my channel from me to you. My name's Keir Smith, back today with another Fab 4 video. I worked my way through each of the Beatles' 12 UK studio albums and told you my Fab 4, my 4 favourite songs from each of those albums, and then moved on to the post-Beatles careers of John, Paul, George and Ringo. But today's video is a slight detour. This video is the not so Fab 4. This is 4 songs by John, Paul, George and Ringo that I think aren't very good. I'm a relatively positive guy and normally I'd focus on what's good rather than what's not, but I thought this would be an interesting video. Okay, let's get straight to it. I'm going to pick on Ringo first. So the Ringo song that I've singled out is Forgettable from his Liverpool 8 album from 2008. So no doubt Ringo and his songwriting team are getting together, throwing ideas around for songs for a potential album, and someone says, "Hey Ringo, let's do a full-on Spanish flavoured song called Forgettable." And Ringo says, okay. And that's exactly what we get. Spanish guitar, mellow percussion and a warm swaying rhythm. It simply does what it says on the tin, and musically it's very nice. Nice instrumentation, nice backing vocals. But it's a boring tale. Guy meets girl, romance is in the air, she teaches him how to dance, and Ringo sings with a rather dull vocal. The lyrics go, "I love where I am today, strangers in perfect motion, down by the Spanish Ocean, El Forgettable." It's a little too contrived for my liking, and honestly speaking, if I never heard this song again, I wouldn't mind. Okay, I'll pick on Paul next, and the song that I've singled out here is Angry from his Press to Play album from 1986. This should have been great. It's got a punchy arrangement with Pete Townshend's slashing guitar chords, Paul's thick rumbling bass line and the quick tempo of the drums played by Phil Collins. That's quite a trio. The problem is, Paul isn't an angry man, and this song proves that. He sings like he's cheesed off, frustrated even, not angry. What the hell gives you the right to tell me what to do with my life? What a great opening for a song. He should have let loose there and belted it out from the rooftops, but it sounds like he's trying to contain it. And Paul's vocal here doesn't do it for me. It sounds deliberately strained, and I can't help but laugh when Paul sings, "I'm sick and tired of listening to all of your claptrap." For me, the whole thing sounds terribly forced and is largely forgettable, yet unforgettable at the same time. Okay, it's George's turn, and I've chosen the song Bye Bye Love from 1974's Dark Horse album. Bye bye love, bye bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Yeah, George was in a bad way at the time, going through his split with Patty, who left him for his good friend Eric Clapton, and he turned to this lovely Everly Brothers classic and turned it into a bitter and twisted mess. George sings, "There goes our lady with a you-know-who, I hope she's happy, and old Clapper too." The arrangement of the song is good, the guitar playing's good, but George's vocal here is awful. And yeah, he was doing loads of drugs at the time, he had laryngitis, and obviously that affected his vocal performance and some. It doesn't even sound like George. His voice is so thin, and he's double tracked it here, and it doesn't help. It's really downbeat and gloomy, befitting of the song's subject matter I suppose, but someone somewhere should have said, "Look, this isn't up to scratch. It doesn't sound great. You sound terrible, George, and let's leave this one off the album." Okay, completing this not so Fab 4 is John with Bless You from Walls and Bridges from 1974. And I left this one till last because Bless You isn't a bad song. Honestly speaking, I don't think John Lennon has ever written a song where I could hand on heart say, I don't like it. But Bless You is a song that I simply don't care for on what is a really strong album. I class this one as filler. But I'm not overly keen on the musical styling of this song, nor am I on John's vocal. It sounds like he's trying a bit too hard here, like he's over singing. Shortly after the release of Walls and Bridges, John described this as the best song on the album. This song has a tired and weary late night feel to it, but it's not much of a song really. 2 verses and a bridge, mellow instrumentation all around it, but it's slow and a bit dull. So there you go, that was my not so Fab 4. We had Ringo's Forgettable, Paul's Angry, George's Bye Bye Love, and John with Bless You. These guys have been the soundtrack to my life. I love them dearly, but, well, they can't all be good, can they? As always, thanks so much for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll post another Fab 4 video where I get back to praising the post-Beatles works of John, Paul, George and Ringo very soon. So all that leaves me to say is peace and love. Bye for now.